Assalamualaikum dan selamat datang diucapkan kepada semua peserta program APPS EDIT VIDEO KREATIF anjuran pembina UiTM Shah Alam. Sebelum kita memulakan program kita pada malam yang berbahagia ini, marilah sama-sama kita membuka program kita dengan membaca umul kitab Al-Fatihah. Amin amin ya rabbal alamin. Alhamdulillah, di kesempatan ini, pada waktu ini dapat sama-sama kita berkumpul di dalam platform Google Meet pada malam yang berbahagia ini. Izinkan saya memperkenalkan diri saya terlebih dahulu. Nama diberi Safia Naziha binti Afandi. Saya merupakan pelajar semester 3 daripada jurusan English for Professional Communication dan merupakan ahli pembina UiTM Shah Alam. Jadi, selaku moderator anda pada malam ini, suka saya untuk menyatakan aspirasi saya kepada panel jemputan kita dan semua peserta yang hadir pada malam ini. Semoga dengan perkhidmatan ini dapat kita sama-sama memperoleh ilmu yang bermanfaat daripada tenaga pengajar supaya kita dapat mengetahui aplikasi edit video secara kreatif dan menggunakannya pada masa akan datang. Baik, sebelum saya mulakan, boleh saya dapatkan sedikit respon adakah suara saya jelas atau tidak daripada para peserta? Okay, jelas? Jelas, okey. Okey, jelas? Alright, jelas. Alright. Sebelum kata bersulam bicara, sebelum ilmu menusuk di dada. Kata orang, tak kenal maka tak cinta. Oleh itu, izinkan saya memperkenalkan yang berbahagia panel kita pada malam ini yang diberi nama Cik Renee Ismail. Betul ya? Cik Renee Ismail saya sebut tu? Okey. Beliau merupakan seorang corporate video specialist atau videografi yang telah bekerja selama 6 tahun di syarikat PCP Production. Baik, bukan calang-calang orang yang kita jemput pada malam ini dan saya rasa as time goes by kita akan banyak lagi peserta yang akan masuk, tapi tak apa. Tanpa melengahkan masa lagi, kini tibalah masa yang kita tunggu oleh semua, iaitu sesi perkongsian daripada panel kita. Dengan segala hormatnya, dipersilakan.
Okay. Boleh dengar semua? Okay. Alright. Okay. Thank you so much, Safia, and Assalamualaikum to everybody. Thank you, Adni, for inviting me to this session. And yeah, thank you for the introduction. I'll be talking a little bit of English and Malay for tonight. So insyaAllah, you'll be able to understand what I try to share for tonight in terms of editing videos using your phone. So maybe before we start, maybe in the chat, okay, dalam chat, just let me know what kind of phone are you using. Is it iPhone ataupun Android? Just type in the chat. Okay, Android. Tak ada team iPhone ke kat sini?
Team Android banyak ya malam ni.
Itulah dia. iPhone mana iPhone? Tak ada. Alamak. Okay. banyak ni team Android. Okay. I'm using iPhone, so I hope I can share in terms of dia punya the app and also the settings of the phone itself. But it should be a little bit the same. It's more or less the same. But there might be actually some differences in terms of the app itself. So if you have not downloaded the app in your phone, your Android phone is available on Android and also iPhone as well. So go ahead and download the app. I'm going to type in the chat what you should actually search for. Just type in VN app and download it. While you are at it, I'm going to share my screen so that we can start proper. Okay, boleh nampak?
Okay.
Alright. Okay, I'm not sure. Okay, hold on. Okay, let me see what you guys see. You can see my slides at the side there. Correct? you can see my slides yang kat tepi kecil-kecil tu kan.
Oh yes.
Okay,
Betul.
I'm gonna make it big. Now you can see full.
Yep.
Okay,
Cool.
because I cannot see you. I'm so sorry, I cannot see you. My screen is full screen, so I cannot see you. So if you can't see my next slides, just let me know. Then we will. I will just stop and then can continue to the previous slides. Okay, so yes, thank you so much again for inviting me to share a little bit about video editing on phone, especially because I think these days kita punya phone is very canggih, dah terlalu canggih untuk record video, untuk edit video. Tak perlukan kamera yang terlalu mahal to like record your video, so you can just use your phone. So I have a theory that I always tell my clients or even small business owners. I tell them always use what you have. So what you already have, which is your phone, use it, make full use of it instead of spending money buying new camera and then after that you don't use it at all. So make sure you are pro at using your phone while you are recording videos, while you are editing videos, so that if you want to move forward, if you want to do more things that maybe your phone can't do, then you consider buying a camera. If not, just guna your phone, because kita punya phone abilities are really, really extensive. It's a lot of things that you can actually use using your phone, which I'm going to share with you later on, okay? All right, just a little bit add on to the introduction of myself. My main focus at my company, which is APPS Production, is to help small business owners to create engaging videos for their business. And also, like I mentioned earlier on, creating videos can be really, really simple, because if you want to be a videographer, then there are investments involved. But if you just want to create videos for your business, untuk macam, a family gathering, or maybe for school projects, then I think it's easier to just use your phone, because it's handy, portable, and you can just click record and then you can just film a video and then edit it later on. Okay, so these are some of the things that you are going to learn today. A little bit about videography statistics. There are some creating proper gear that you should take note of when creating videos. Some of the common video editing mistakes, some ways you can actually improve editing flow, and then we will go into the practical session. Okay, if I'm too fast or if you can't catch anything, just unmute yourself, because I cannot see you, I tak boleh nampak dia punya chat. So unmute yourself and just let me know, okay, Renee, can you slow down? Then I will slow down, okay? Don't call me Puan, don't call me Cik or Cik, whatever, just call me Renee, okay? Don't be so formal to me. All right. Okay, let's start. Okay, so a little bit about videography statistics. If you look at the chat, if you look at the chart on the left, from 2013 until 2021, there is actually a gradual increase. What does this mean? It means that video content is very popular these days. We are all on Instagram. We are all on TikTok. Are you guys on TikTok? Just unmute and say yes or no. Are you all on TikTok?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sure, right? I'm sure you guys are on TikTok. I mean, for me personally, I can just scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll, and sometimes the time just flies by. Like macam, dah 1 jam scroll on TikTok only. Sometimes you just want to have inspiration, you want to have education, because right now TikTok is a platform that can educate you, giving you a lot more information that you can, in terms of a lot more information, bite size. And I believe that Malaysia has Reels as well for Instagram. So that Reels actually adapting whatever that is on Instagram, because they want whatever that is on TikTok, because they want TikTok users to come back to Instagram. So Reels is somewhat similar to TikTok. They do take a little bit, got inspired by all these TikTok abilities, and then they put it inside Reels. So these two platforms is kind of like fighting each other, because they want their audience to come back to their platform. Okay, but in terms of if you want to look at business wise, in terms of algorithm, I think if I'm not sure whether you have heard of algorithm. Algorithm is something where it's like a technology where they can push your videos out there. So in terms of algorithm, TikTok it's a little bit more flexible, so they can push your videos faster, easier, and that's why some of the videos that go viral, some of the videos that we see actually get a lot of likes, comments, or shares, because TikTok algorithm is easier to push compared to Instagram. Instagram has a lot more things going on at the back end. Sometimes they change a lot of things. There's a lot of things that you need to, you need to catch in that sense. So, but today we're not going to talk about algorithm of that of that sort, because algorithm itself is really a headache. So we're gonna just touch on video editing. But what I'm going with this story is, if you have not used video or adapt video for your maybe your school project, or maybe for your if you have a business, I'm sure some of you have like small businesses going on. I mean, in Singapore itself, we have a lot of small businesses within schools, within students, within our community, Malay Muslim community. So I think it's really really fantastic to have all these business owners, small business owners, to craft videos so that it can be pushed out to the social media. Okay, what I'm saying earlier on is about proper gear. So remember, just use your phone, and make sure that your phone has the right settings before you even record your video. So editing videos is not just about editing video. There's a lot of things going on at the back. Primarily, it's more of, before you record your video, what are the checklists that you need to take note of? Because if you don't have the proper settings, if you don't have the proper checklist, then the editing will be a problem. Because then when it comes to the editing, you won't know, okay, which scene or which shot comes before or comes after. So making sure that the checklist, the settings are all right before you even record your video. Okay, and then the next one, lighting is crucial. So I mean, for Singapore, kita punya housing estate is all flats. We live in flats, so not much of a lighting, sunlight. But I believe that in Malaysia, you guys have more ability to work around, especially in school. You have the ability to have a lot of sunlight coming into your room, coming into your house. So I think the easiest and free to use is using the sunlight. If not, if like, for example, my house is quite dark, I don't have much sunlight coming in, then having an artificial lighting is important. I'm sure you have heard of ring light. So investing on ring light is also good if you don't have much sunlight coming in. So ring light for Singapore is about less than $50. So I believe that over there is about 30 ringgit, 40 ringgit, that kind of thing. Yeah. So if you don't have much sunlight coming into your house, then invest on invest on ring light, because having a proper lighting will make your video better, will improve the quality of your video, so that it won't be dark, it won't be too mellow to watch when your audience watch. Okay, and then the next one is improve your audio. So let's say if you are recording a video that has voiceover, then having a microphone is good or is important. But you don't have to invest on a very expensive microphone like what you see here that I'm using right now. You can just use your earpiece that comes with your phone. Use your earpiece, and that acts as a microphone already. Okay, so if you don't have an earpiece, you can just use your phone punya inbuilt mic. Okay, you punya inbuilt mic kat bawah ni. Just make sure that it's about 2 cm away from your mouth. Because if you don't, if you put it too near to your mouth, then you will get all the pieces and S's like this. Okay, you won't want that inside your video. So about 2 cm away from your mouth, okay, and then you speak to the phone. If there's another hack for you, if you want to, try out, you can use a clean socks, put it over so that it can have like a sponge like this. Put it over the inbuilt mic of your phone, and then you can speak to the phone itself if you don't have a earpiece. Okay, so that's one hack for you that you can actually use whenever you want to record audio for your video. If you do like voiceover, if you do like macam like talking video like this, you want to give some tips to your friends, then instead of buying expensive microphone like this, you can just use like sock or earpiece. Just don't spend so much money. Okay, so I'm gonna share with you the iPhone settings. I am using iPhone, but I hope you can also follow. Okay, I'm gonna stop this presentation first, and then I'm going to go inside my phone. Okay, hold on. Okay, everybody, so far okay? Clear? Am I fast? Am I okay? Am I slow?
How is it, people? Is it okay?
Yes, it's very
Okay.
interactive.
Everything's fine.
Alright.
Okay, great. It's very interactive. So please, if you have any question, just go ahead and nudge me like, Renee, slow down, please. Yeah, that kind of, okay? Okay, I'm sharing my phone. Can you see my phone? Okay, wait, okay. Can you see my phone now? I mean, my phone setting.
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay, so in iPhone, if I want to go to my camera settings, I have to go settings. Tapi I think for Android, you have to go to your camera, the camera punya function tu. Dalam camera function tu ada settings. So I want you to go inside the camera settings itself. Okay, if you are using iPhone, then you have to scroll down and then look for camera. When it's on Android, you are able to see similar things like macam format or video resolution similar to this. Do you have that? Or don't have? Or are you lost? Camera settings. Anyone has it?
Yeah, I have it.
Okay, great. The rest, okay, can follow? Okay, so once you are in the settings, if on Android, okay, maybe Michelle, is it? Did I pronounce your name correctly?
Yes.
Okay, Michelle, can you just let me know, like, what do you see on your camera settings? Like, do you see a video resolution or format?
Yeah, I see video resolution,
Okay.
volume button, and all
Great.
that.
Okay, so when you go into video resolution, what do you see? Do you see similar to this?
No, but I only have like 1080p and 720p.
Okay, that's good. That's fine. So if those whose phone has a 4K ability, sometimes some of the Androids, they use UFHD. So UFHD means is ultra full HD. For 1080, some of the Android phones is using FHD, full HD. For 720, some of the Android phones uses HD. Okay, so if you have this is good, then we can just look through. I'm just gonna touch a little bit on what does this means. Okay, so for 720p is usually, this is when you want to record a video. Okay, this is not when you are editing. This is before you record a video. You have to understand at the back of your mind, where do you want to upload this video? One. Okay, this is the first question that you should ask yourself. Where do you want to upload your video, and how high definition you want it to be? Okay, so for example, if you want to upload on Instagram or on TikTok, these two platforms are using 720p. So it's just HD. They can upload a higher definition. They can upload 1080p. So for example, your phone maybe doesn't have much space. So recording on 720p will save a lot of space in your phone. Okay. But if you want to go a little bit higher, then you can choose the 1080p. For those Android, do you see like 30 FPS, 60 FPS, or it's just 1080p? Do you see the FPS at the back, or no?
No.
No. Just
Yes, no.
the 1080 that says it? Okay, can. So
Yep.
I just touch a little bit. I'm not sure whether you can see the FPS on your phone, on your Android phone or not. But for iPhone, then it has the ability to record a video at 1080p, 30 FPS, or 60 FPS. Okay, first things first, 1080p is a higher resolution, which is the FHD, higher than 720. So if let's say you want to record a full HD kind of video, you want to upload it into maybe Facebook. Okay, you are too young. Are you all on Facebook? I don't think so, right? I mean, old people like
Well,
me.
I'm on Facebook.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Yeah, I think for me, I'm quite old too. You know, like I'm still on Facebook. Yeah, so for you guys, you are very young. I think you are all in you are not even 20. I think, right? Are you guys 20 or not yet?
Yes, we are 20.
Okay, 20, right? 20, Instagram, TikTok. Yeah, good. So sometimes 1080p you want to upload on YouTube, maybe. Okay, then you can record your video on 1080p. So it's a little bit more higher resolution in that sense. In terms of the FPS is called frames per second. I'm going to type in the chat box. It's called frames per second. Okay, FPS means frames per second, meaning to say the higher the number, the higher the frames per second, the higher the FPS, you can actually do a slow motion later on in your editing. Okay, you don't have to use the slow motion effect in your phone. Don't use that. Okay, never use the inbuilt slow motion because it's no fun. You know, you just want to for using the inbuilt slow motion. It gives you less what do you call it, less ability to do a adjustment. So instead of using the slow motion that you have in the camera, you go into these settings and check the 60 FPS if you want to do a slow motion at some parts later on in your editing. Got it? Okay, so the higher the FPS is, you can record you can actually edit slow motion later on because you can make the FPS lower. But if you record a video that is 30 FPS, the 30 FPS is the minimum, is the normal people walking, or you know, like we are walking at between 25 to 30 FPS. If you actually record within this FPS, when you do a slow motion later on in your video editing, it will not be as smooth, which we don't want that. Okay, so if you want to record a video that maybe have an effect of slow motion, let's say like waterfall, you know, you guys can go hiking already, you know, like all your bukit, you know, you can go hiking and have all this waterfall function. Yeah, you can actually record a video with a higher FPS, and then you edit later on how to slow down the speed, which I'm going to share with you later on. Okay, so just bear in mind what kind of videos you want to record first. So this is the checklist that you need to know. What kind of videos you want to have at the end. So then you know, okay, I want to have, okay, I think today I'm going to hiking. So there's actually, you know, like some waterfall that I want to record. Okay, then I use the higher FPS, which is the 60 FPS. Then you do a slow motion later on. I know some of the Android has a very high FPS. Any one of you has 120 FPS in your phone? You cannot see. Anyone? No? Can't see the FPS? Okay, I think... Sorry?
Well, I couldn't see the FPS as for
You
me.
can't see, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Michelle is 30 FPS, only 30 FPS. Okay, some Android phone has 120 FPS. So if you want to have more slow motion, more effect in terms of the smoothness of the video, then you can actually choose the higher ones. Okay, so then if you do have 4K or UFHD, 4K is for, you know, if you want to upload again in YouTube, and then you want to have a really high definition in terms of your video, then you can choose the 4K. But bear in mind that 4K is using a lot of space. So if you don't have space for your phone, don't use 4K. Just 1080p is enough. All right. But of course, if you already record on 4K and then you want to downgrade it, or export it in a lower resolution, you can do that as well. So that is also a win-win situation. It's just that bila you record the video in 4K, then the size will be very big lah. So if you don't have space in your phone, then that will be a problem. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to my slides. So far, any questions? Before I go back to my slides, and then I cannot see you. Any question? No question? Okay. Can. You all don't be shy, okay? Okay.
No, for now. All right.
All right. Let me just share back my slides. Okay. Now is something fun. We're gonna do something fun, something interactive. I just want to know, you know, like, what do you think can be a common video editing mistakes? You know, sometimes when you watch a video, then you feel that this could be better. That could be better. What are some of the video editing mistakes? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the next slides. Okay. I want you to scan the QR code. Or you can actually type in the slido.com and then type in the code over there. Just type for me, what do you think some of the video editing mistakes that you think it could be a mistake? No right or wrong answer, just humor me. Just put in the mistakes that you think can be a mistake in a video. Maybe, like, for example, the voice is too soft, or the lighting is too harsh. Yeah, something like that. It could be better. Just go inside the QR code, backlighting, okay? Some more? I only got one participant. Come on.
As for participants, you can insert the QR code on Slido.
Yep.
I think Slido.com, yes. And yeah.
We keep us.
Okay. Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
Sharpness of the video. Okay, that's good. Some more. Eye level, right?
Level.
What else? No right or wrong answer. Just give it to me. Tak reti guna transition. Okay. Mungkin dia belum belajar lah kan. Space between face and body. Yes. Oh, that's a very good observation. Yep. Camera angle. Okay. Anyone else? Let's give a few more minutes and then we can go to the next slides. Anyone else have other... The audio. Any other... Mic sensitive. Okay. What else? Tak kreatif.
I think that's the one skill that I can improve on.
Okay. Biasa banyak tengok TikTok tau ni. Okay. What else? Shaky camera. Mana tadi? Logo Viva Video. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. VN doesn't have logo. That's fun, right? Yeah, I think everyone don't want to have, we want to use free stuff, but we don't want the logo to be inside. So
Yeah.
yeah, I totally understand that. Okay, all right, that's all good answers. So let's just I'm just gonna share with you some of the things that could be video editing mistakes is inconsistent graphics. Okay, inconsistent graphics meaning to say when you already editing the video, like just now some of you are saying the transition is not smooth, ataupun you have a lot of font type. You put one part you put Arial, and then another part you put Comic Sans, and then another part you put maybe Poppins kind of font. It's very distracting. So always stick to one or two type of fonts if you have text on the video. Uh, in terms of inconsistent graphics, maybe it can also mean the shot between the first shot and the second shot, it doesn't gel well. All right, so that it means by inconsistent graphics. And then the next one, the music doesn't fit. I give you an example macam Fast and Furious movie. Fast and Furious movie is very fast paced. It's like bam, 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 fast. But if let's say the editor decided to use a slow motion kind of music, you won't feel the movie like what you are feeling right now when you watch the movie, because the music and the picture or the moving or the video itself doesn't match. So always make sure that you have a music and the video while you are editing matches. So again, this is coming back to the checklist. What kind of video you want to have at the end of the day. So bila you before you even edit, you need to have some kind of understanding. Okay, I nak buat video apa? I nak buat video feeling ke, macam Thai punya advertisement, you have all these emotions like crying emotions. They like to play with our emotion. I think Petronas, I love Petronas
Yeah, I love Petronas too.
like
I
every
think they're very wise, and then they're very
exactly
creative. Yeah.
exactly whenever it's Hari Raya, any Hari Raya, I mean like Chinese New Year, Hari Raya, Deepavali, they always have a very creative video, and then their music fits the way they do the video, they have a lot of thoughts going on at the back of their mind. So you need to understand what kind of video you want to create even before you shoot the video. So being creative is very subjective. So whether you are creative or are you not, again it comes back to apa yang you nak at the end of the day. You want to record do you want the video to be happy? Then you must have a happy music. And then when it's happy, it's very fast paced also. So when it's fast paced, then your cut between different shots must be fast as well. Okay, but if you want to have a video that may be sad, then your music has to be sad. Then maybe the punya duration of the video is a bit longer, the smoothness is also longer. So it really depends on what kind of video you want to have at the end of the day. So these are all the checklists that you need to know, because editing is yeah, it is editing, but you must also understand what are the shots that you want to create. Okay, can? And then the next one, it gels with the music doesn't fit, improper pacing. Again, I'm going to take Fast and Furious movie as an example. Fast and Furious movie, kalau dia, because it's Fast and Furious, it has to be fast, like bam, bam, bam. But if actually kalau one scene to another scene, they are going to drag that scene, then you don't feel the emotion attached to the movie. Now you understand why Fast and Furious have a lot of season. They have 9 now, I think. Yeah, I mean, I grew up with Fast and Furious, so they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 9, and I think they are now doing 10. So because of the way they edit it, it's really gel with the audience. Okay, so you need to understand that. You have to give yourself a little bit of room to do the checklist even before you record the video, even before you do the editing. All right? Okay, next
Renee,
one. Sorry, yes.
what do you mean by improve pacing? I mean, it's like if it's from the people itself, or maybe the music, or maybe because of the transition.
More so when you are recording the video. Okay, let's say kalau macam you want to record a car. So the car has to be fast, right? So your movement of your car when you're recording the car, it has to be fast as well. So if you are actually
Right.
recording macam wedding video, let's say. Wedding video has to be macam more to soft, more to happy. Then you can have like slow motion effect. You can have you can get the bride to walk slowly, or like you can actually get the bride to walk fast. But in your editing, you can actually make it slower so that it can be slow motion, as if she is walking slow, but actually the bila you record tu dia move fast. That's one tip for you if you want to do slow motion, aside to choosing the FPS yang tinggi tu, the 60 FPS or 120 FPS, if you want to have a slow motion effect smoothly, then you can ask that person, if you're recording maybe a kid or something, ask that person to walk faster, can even run, can even walk fast. And then dalam you punya editing, then you slow down the speed so that it seems like as if the person is walking slow. So that's the trick. So you don't ask the person to walk slow, because if you ask the person to walk slow, lepas tu nanti you slow down lagi, dia akan jadi slow.
Yeah.
So you have to get that person to walk fast, then you slow down inside the editing to seem like that person is actually walking slow. So that's one tip for you when you're actually recording video. Okay, Ken. So now, again, interactive. What do you think some of the ways that can improve editing flow? Scan the QR code again, or slido.com, and then the hashtag, yeah, 615186, or you can just scan. So just give me some of the ideas. What do you think? What do you think some of the ways can be improved when you are watching a video? Like you watch something, then okay, I think this one, the placement of the product shouldn't be here. This one lighting boleh adjust sikit lah. You know, sometimes you watch video like that, right? So just let me know in this poll again. What do you think what are some of the ways to improve editing flow? I have no idea.
No idea. Okay. Like, I think I'm very clueless.
Use the right sound. Okay. Yep. That's right.
I mean, kali ni, contoh lah kan. You mean the slow pace punya video, right? When orang nak buat video, something like wedding, or maybe very sad or very emotional, intense punya scene ke apa kan. I think most people like to use the instrumental punya part, but you know, like sometimes the pace is not correct, or maybe the pace is quite slower, or maybe quicker than it's supposed to be.
Yep.
Kan?
Yes, correct. So that's why it's very important to choose your music also. Macam another tip I can share with you is always change the shot when you record the video. Always change the scene or the shot when it's at the beat of the song. I'm going to show you later on how to actually change the scene between one video to another video at the beat of the sound, so that people when hear the beat, right, then okay, change already. Then that's how you can actually attract the audience punya attention or even engagement. Okay, don't use too much transition. Yes, correct, too much transition pening, don't.
As if like you're using many fonts kan.
Yes, correct. Practice the transition. Yes, all this transition all TikTok punya kan, lighting, have no idea. Okay, never mind. Can? No one else? Okay. So these are some of the ways that you can improve editing flow. One is add music, of course, and sound effects. Example, if you are watching horror movie, kalau tak ada sound effect, will you get scared? No, right? The sound effect is actually the one that makes you macam, okay, dia dah datang tu. Okay, hantu dia dah nak keluar, hantu dia nak keluar, hantu dia nak keluar. Tapi tak keluar-keluar. But then when you feel that it will not come out, that's when it will come out. So sound effects is really, really important if need be. If you actually recording videos that need sound effect, add in the sound effect. Because if you are actually watching horror movie without sound effect, then you don't get scared. You feel there's no anticipation, there's no macam nervousness when you are
There's no
watching.
rush of adrenaline. Yes.
Correct. There's no adrenaline rush. You know, like macam you watch Insidious or anything like that. Why Insidious is very important, very, very popular. It's they use all these kind of sound effects. They use all the angles, the different angles. But today we are not going to go there. We are not going to go into different angles, all these things. We are just going to do editing because doing the angles, doing the videography itself, it's another class.
Yeah.
Will take a lot of time. We're just gonna
we're gonna have the second session soon.
inshallah. Okay, so that's really important to make sure you always choose the correct music. What kind of music that you want to have for your video? And then if you want to have music and voice, your music cannot overpower your voice. Your music cannot be too loud, because people will not can't listen to what you say. Okay, so later on we're gonna do like macam voice over a little bit, and then we're gonna add, like some music, and then we see whether if I were to actually put the music higher, is it better, or the music lower, is it better? Okay, and the next one, speed it up or down. This is what I mentioned earlier on. If you want to have a slow motion effect, make sure the person that you are recording, usually kalau macam nak buat slow motion is more a lot of movements. So cars, waterfall, human, pets, what else, clouds, that kind of thing. Clouds you can do inilah apa tu, clouds you can do, Allah lupa nama dia. Okay, never mind, later I remember I will tell you. The name is at the tip of my tongue, but it doesn't come out. Okay, so anything that you want to speed up or speed it down, it has to be movement effects. So if you have a human walking, you can get them to, if you want to speed down, then you get them to walk faster. But if you want to maybe speed up, like macam a bit of Charlie Chaplin kind of thing, then you can actually get them to do slower. Then you can speed up even better. All right, so that's one tip. And then the next one is just now, like I've been telling you from just now, always shoot with the edit in mind. What does this mean? Meaning to say, even before you record, you have to know what do you want to do with the editing. What is the video that you want to have by the end of the editing? What do you want? What actually you want? Do you want a happy video? Do you want transition video? Do you want a sad video? So always have, before you even shoot, always have this understanding at the back of your mind. Hari ni nak record video apa? Hari ni nak record, I think now quite popular is a day in a life. You can actually record day in a life as a student. So when your day in a life as a student, usually will have voiceover, will have music, and then the punya angle, macam top angle, side angle, all these things
Time
like
lapse.
Yeah, time lapse. Yeah, that's the word, time lapse. Yes. Clouds use time lapse.
Oh, that's the word. That's the word. Okay.
Yes, that's the word. So I think again, always understand what is the video that you want to record in the first place. Baru you record. Okay, then if you don't have this kind of practice, it is a little bit hard at first, because you need to think, okay, hari ni nak record video apa, what is the sequence of the editing, baru you boleh edit. Baru you boleh shoot. If you actually shoot first, without having the idea of what do you want to have at the end of the day, then you might actually miss something. Okay, example lah, you dah record, you tak ada macam, okay, I just want to record a video, let's say lah, something like that. I just want to record a video, so you record. Then when you put inside the editing app, you feel that, oh, I think something else is missing. I think can be better this one. Then you record again. So in that sense, you are wasting time, you are wasting effort, you are wasting energy, you are wasting everything. Is all a waste because you feel that there is something that can be done. But if you actually do a checklist, what are the things that you want to have first? What is the sequence of the video that you want to have before you record? That will give the a bit more space for you to play around what are the things that you want to record. So let's say you ada all this checklist kan? Okay, all this is sequence 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, shot number 1 or shot number 2, shot number 3, shot number 4, shot 5. And then you feel that in between, I think I can add something. Then you can record during the recording. But if you were to record first and then you edit and then, I think I'm missing something, then you have to go back and do the recording. So it's a waste of time. So you always have the shot first. What do you want to have in the video? Baru you record. Okay? Can? Any question? No question? We are going to go to the fun part, which is the practical session.
Yes, Renee, I think most people that they have the theme, like they have set what they want to do.
Yes.
But I think the most people that are lacking was in terms of the execution of the work itself, right? That's why you have this.
I think it's for all of us lah. I think being a business owner myself, I think execution is always quite hard. Planning is always easy. You can plan and plan and plan and plan, but whether you execute or not, sometimes when you scroll TikTok or you scroll Reels, right, like you have ideas, it's not like fun nak buat macam like I think this one can do lah for my business. Then I scroll lagi, then I save everything. I save, I put in favorites, but then after that I never do anything because it's like what I mentioned.
It happens.
Yeah, it didn't happen. So usually for me, my advice is if you want to start recording videos, start with one first. What do you want to record? And then start with a very short ones, maybe like 15 seconds. If you feel that 15 seconds is too short, then maybe you can do 30 seconds. So always go for the short duration compared to trying to record, like long 1 minute, 2 minutes, which nowadays people don't watch 1 minute, 2 minutes video unless Petronas ads.
The transaction.
Yeah, they're just engaging us with a lot of all these emotions. Like you just want to watch, and it doesn't matter 5 minutes pun orang akan tengok dekat phone tu, and okay, this is fun, like this is happy, this is fun. I know it's not Petronas. I know I like this particular Hari Raya ad. It was from Aida balik kampung, and then it evolves into Aida jual kuih tart or something. Do you know that?
Yeah, I saw that. I think it's brilliant.
It's that kind of video actually melekat in your hearts, your mind. That's why I can remember. So it's kind of that ads is a fun one. So you have to touch the emotion of your audience also, if especially you want to record macam advertisements like that. Okay, but if you just want maybe like macam recording products or anything, later on I'm going to show you it's actually a product video lah. Yeah, so it's just a very short one. I'm just going to share with you like what are the things that the function that you can see inside VN app, so that you know what to do with it later on. Okay, so maybe before we start, I forgot to ask you all, what course are you in right now? Have you graduated or not yet, or still schooling? Which year are you? What course are you in right now? Maybe type in the chat. I just want to know.
Law. We have law. Oh my god. I guess a law student here. But it's open to all, okay?
The rest of you, we have 33 here. Come on. Just type in the chat. I don't need you to unmute your mic. I don't need you to on your camera. Just type in the chat box. What course are you in right now? Are you in Have you graduated business? Right, nice. Business, law. How about you, Safia? Safia, what course are you in? Nutrition.
I'm from okay. I'm from language.
Language.
English.
Wow. Adini?
Taman dan amenity, pengurusan taman.
Oh, wow. Wow. You guys. Arabic language of professional communication. Oh my God. I want to get in touch with you and learn Arabic. Artificial intelligence. Oh, wow. Cool. Halal management. Who else? I mean the rest of you halal management. Okay, we have 2 halal management. That's great. So this is Pembina UITM, right? Is it
Yes.
Pembina UITM? So this
Pembina,
Pembina
yeah.
UITM is like an alumni? Is it like an alumni something?
It is an organization.
Right. So it's all
Yeah.
for UITM Shah Alam students.
Yeah, it's open to all iaitu
Oh,
students. Yeah.
all right. That's fun.
So that's why we have a wide range of courses.
Right. Yeah. Okay, can. Okay, so now is the fun part. Let's all open your VN app and I'm going to share my screen. All right. So it should be the same for Android and iPhone. Similar function. When you when you launch the app, this is what you see. You see the first home page. If you look at the button at the bottom here, it's home page. Okay. And then the plus icon is where you can create new project. You want to usually we will create new project. We don't if you can use templates if you want, but for today's session we are just going to go from scratch, which is creating new project. Okay. Then after that, this is where you can get all the tutorials from VN and all the templates at the top over here. You can get all the tutorials, the For You page, and yeah, and you can also search. What do you want to search for? You want to search for vlogger, or do you want to search for a template or something like that? So VN app is very popular in Indonesia and Malaysia. They always have templates. Then they can actually share the templates inside here, so you can use their templates if you want. It's more of like color correction, transition, the effects. They actually put it together so that you can use. But of course, be as creative as you can. Go ahead and play around with the effects later on. Okay, so after that, the next one is where you can actually sign up lah as a VN user. Okay, if not, then we can go back to the home. Okay, once you go back to the home, this is where you can see all the stocks, the templates, filters, music, sound effects, and fonts. Okay, right. So now let's go and create a new project. So click on the plus button and new project. If you do have existing videos, go ahead and import it. I'm going to import one video first. Okay, I'm going to import one video first. That means, okay, if you want to see the video, right, you can click on this. Can you see my arrow? Okay. You can click on this like an expansion icon over here. Click on it and then it will expand for you and see what is the video all about. Okay, yeah. So this is one of the video that I'm going to make use of certain things. Okay. So I'm going to choose this first. I'm just going to choose one first. And then after you choose one, then you click on this arrow button. Okay. After you click on the arrow button, you will see dekat bawah ni. Okay, actually dia macam a bit troublesome. You can see this thing, right? Okay, but just bear in mind. Just bear with me. Okay, so this yang kat bawah ni is all these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, these 5 icons. This is called timeline. This is your timeline. This is where the first one, you can actually put all your videos over here. Okay, and then the next one, the top one is PIP, is called picture in picture. You can put picture here, put photos over here. Okay, and then the top one, this is where your subtitle, you can put subtitle over here, your text, your fonts, everything over here. And then the next one is your music. Okay, so these are all your timeline. At the bottom here, if you see the yellow color here, this is where, if let's say your video ada audio, then this is where the audio will come out. Okay, right now my video tak ada audio, so it doesn't have anything at all. But if your video ada audio, then you can actually detach the audio. Okay, I'm going to show you later on. Okay, later, because this one part of the editing.
Renee,
Yes.
the PIP, the picture in picture,
Yep.
is it the same as the double exposure, or is it the same as the double exposure, or just a picture overlays?
Yeah, picture overlays. Picture
I-
overlays that you want to put on top of the video itself. Yeah, so
So it
let's say
should be
macam,
covering
yeah,
the.
correct. So it's either covering
Okay.
ataupun macam you have let's say you tengah buat maybe talking video like this, and then you want to show something appearing on your video, then you can actually put picture in picture over there. Macam just show this is what I mean, something like that.
Oh,
Then the picture will appear kat situ. Yeah, instead of covering the
Okay.
whole thing, you can actually just show one point, one part. Okay, I'm going to show you later on how to do that. Okay, so again, this one is this kat bawah ni semua timeline. Okay, dekat atas ni, this is where you can change your frame ratio. 16:9 is your YouTube or maybe Facebook for 16:9. 1:1 is Instagram. They have the logo for you here already. 1:1 is Instagram, or even all other social media. Right now they actually uses Instagram format 1:1. So I think it's mostly for all, but ultimately it's for Instagram. Okay, then 4:5. 4:5 is the portrait size for Instagram, and then we have 9:16 is for TikTok, for Instagram stories, for Reels. Then you use 9:16, and then you have other sizes which we are not going to touch because it's not social media friendly. Okay, so for today's sake, depending on your size that you have, you can choose the size that you want. For me, I'm gonna go with original, which is the landscape. Okay, landscape original, ataupun you can just go ahead and choose 16:9, which is actually the same. For me, it's the same because I shot that size already. Okay, so it depends on your ratio. All right, so at the side here, this is where you save your project. Okay, this is saving your project. And this one is where you can export. You click this button to export your video. Okay, so when you are exporting your video, this is where you can change the resolution. One beautiful part about VN app, they don't actually apa tu? They allow you to decrease down the resolution or stay at as it is. So let's say you record a video at 4K, you want to export the video also at 4K, then you just let it be as 4K. But if let's say you record the video at 4K, tapi you want to just export it at maybe 1080p, then you just bring it down 1080p. Okay, and then this is where the FPS, usually the FPS will be 30 FPS lah. Then you just let it stay there. The rest all don't touch anything. Then after that you export. Okay, usually these two je kat yang resolution and the FPS. Okay, you can also go on auto. So auto is basically taking whatever that you have recorded. They just use the settings that you use for your phone. They don't give you a choice. So basically, if you record at 720p, then it's going to be exported at 720p. Just bear in mind, if you record in 720p, you cannot export to 1080p. From low cannot go high, but from high you can go low. Okay, so that is the difference. So even if you even if you actually want to upload it into Instagram or TikTok, try to record it at higher. So later on, maybe you feel that, okay lah, I just want to lower down je lah, 720 je. Then you just export it at 720 lah. Because if you record at 720, you cannot go up. You can go down, but you cannot go up. Okay, so bear in mind. Okay, so that is the export. Alright, so now we go to this side. So this is where the play button is, and this is basically the whole time, the timing of your video. So this whole clip is actually 1 minute 27 seconds. And this is where the undo, redo button. Okay. And then dekat bawah ni are all the functions. Okay. This is all the functions that you have when you click the video. But if you don't click anything, okay. Okay, let me just go. Okay, yang kat belakang ni kan. Kat belakang ni dia punya logo dia. Tadi siapa cakap tak nak logo? So you can just
The watermark.
ada watermark. Kita tak nak watermark kan. So click on this and then just delete the watermark. So you will not have watermark at all. So okay, so when you when you tap on this video, it will give you all the function that you can use. So they have such function like filter. Okay, they have function like speed, trim, split. Split is usually the function where you have long clip like this, 1 minute, but you just want to have short segment. Okay, so let's just play this video. Okay, it's about a minute. Okay, I'm just going to scroll through. So these are some of the shots that I take that I want to have a, like I want it to land on that thing. Yeah, so there's a few shots that I took. So this is where the split will come in handy. So all bergerak-gerak semua. So there is one part that actually it's yeah. So this is where that I want. So I'm gonna just split here. Okay. So this is where I want it to start first. Okay. So you move your clip with your fingers. You just drag like this. Okay. And then you click on it. You go down. This is where you see all the split, right? So you click on the split, then it will split into two. So the one that you don't want, which is at the front, you delete.
Okay.
Can? So this is split. Okay. Then I scroll some more. Okay, this is where I want it to stop before I touch. Okay, so let's say like this. This is where I want to stop. So I tap on it again. I split it. Yang kat belakang ni, I tak nak. Click on it and delete. Ataupun you tap on it and delete.
Delete.
So just left with that small video dia tadi 1 minute. So sekarang dia sampai 6 seconds je. So actually that's the only one that I want. Okay, so that's how split works. Okay, we're going to go through a few steps, alright? So how do you then add more clips? So how to add more clips is just to Allahu Akbar. Sekejap. What is happening to my phone? Okay, hold on. Okay. No. Oh my God. Technology. Sekejap Okay, got it. Any questions so far on the split? No question?
No.
Okay.
Everybody is digesting.
Everybody digesting Okay.
They're trying to on their phones.
Yes. Slowly, okay. Alright, okay, let's okay, let me share my screen again. Alright. Okay, can. So now how to add in more clips is just simply click on the Allah. Tak nampak. Okay, kat sebelah ni ada plus icon. So click on the plus. And then this is where you can add more clips. So let's say I want to add another clip. What other clip I want to add in? Okay, let's say I want to add in this one. So I want to see first, what is this? This one is actually pushing the product inside the frame. Okay, let's have this. You can either close and then choose, ataupun you can click kat atas ni to choose the video. Okay, and then you close, and then you close, go back, and then lepas tu add in. Then it will automatically add to the other side. Okay, so this is where again let's split it. I mean, if you have a video, right, you can actually split it. So for me, I'm going to split it. So this is where I want to stop. Okay. Okay, this is where I want to stop. So I'm going to go all the way to the where there's nothing. So tap on it. Delete. Astaghfirullahaladzim. Okay. Tap on it and I'm going to split it. Okay, delete. And then this is where I want to stop before I touch that. Okay, tap, split, the one at the back, delete. So this is how you add clips. Okay, and if you are someone who want to do stop motion, let's say stop motion is actually a collection of photos becoming a video. So how do you do that? How do you do stop motion video is to take series of photos. Okay, I'm going to show you how to add in photos. I'm not going to overlay it because I want it to be part of the scene or part of the video. It's not on top of the video. Okay, overlay means it's on top of the video. I'm not going to put on top of the video. I'm going to add together with the video. So you can just press the plus icon again. So if you have series of photos, all right, so let's say like all these things are all series of photos. Okay, I want to make a stop motion out of it. How? Okay, let's just add in this tree. Let's say I have 3 photos. I want to make a stop motion. Use these 3 photos. Click on this and then it will be imported, all 3. Okay, how do you expand the timeline is pinch, use your 2 fingers and pinch the timeline. Then it will be besar. Okay, then you can see a little bit more clearer lah. Okay, so let's say I want to add in these 3 photos. I want it to make stop motion. Stop motion usually very fast, like macam 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, that kind of thing. Okay, so when it's fast, then you need to just have a bit aja of this photo, because one photo is about 3 seconds. I don't want 3 seconds. I don't want to wait like 1 second, 2 seconds.
1 second, 2 seconds.
Yeah, it's very long. So I want to make fast. So I just take a little bit of this picture. Okay, I split. Okay, now I split. I delete the one at the back. Okay, then this is the second picture. I take also a bit. I split. I delete the back. This one also same thing. I just take a little bit. I split and I delete at the back. So you will have like this. So if I feel that it's still fast, it's still slow, then I can even shorten it. So how to shorten it? Even just pinch and zoom out. Okay, and maybe just drag a little bit to maybe 0.2 seconds. You can actually take a look at the kat bawah ni kan. Allah, tak nampak dah. Ada benda ala tu keluar. Okay, okay, at the bawah tu on the picture there's a 0.21 seconds. So we can actually decrease it, increase it like this. Maybe I go like 0.2 seconds, and then the same thing for this one. Drag it 0.2 seconds, and this one also drag it 0.2 seconds. So every picture is about 0.2 seconds. Okay, never mind. All right, let's play this. So it's faster in that sense. So if you want to have even more interactive, you can actually duplicate. So it's just now it's like 1, 2, 3, and I want to go back to 3, 2, 1. How I do that? So you just duplicate the last video you can duplicate this. You can actually click on this. Kat sini duplicate. So you duplicate the third one and then you duplicate the second one. And you have to drag. So if you drag, then you will see the picture. And the first one, okay, just follow me for a bit. Later I ask you a question. Oops. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna undo this and drag this up. Astaghfirullahalazim. Okay. Drag this out. Okay. So this is how it's gonna look like. This is for stop motion. So 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, something like that. So you can have different movement for pictures to become video. This is called stop motion. Any question? Ke dia macam dah lost sikit. So I just want to show you like what are some of the things that you can actually do for video, because sometimes video is just not video. You don't have to record video for the sake of recording video. You can actually take photos and then turn it into a video. I'm going to show you the end product of these things, okay? How it actually turn out. But this is something that you can actually do instead of just recording video macam gini. Just like pushing the product and putting this like all the way down, pushing the product. You can even use multiple pictures to become video. So don't restrict yourself with okay, video nak kena record video aja. No, you can actually take pictures and make it into a video. So that's the thing that I want to show you lah. Okay, and then for this one, if you look at the video itself, there is macam space here. It's not like tak cantik, right? So you can actually tap on this. Okay, then you tap on the atas ni. Then you can actually expand it to like make it nicer, so that it doesn't have that ugly sides here. So you can expand it, especially if you record on high definition. You can definitely expand a little bit. Then you adjust here and there, adjust. Oh, kat bawah tu ada space.
Renee,
Yes.
usually if you're editing videos like certain our pictures too, like maybe it is in a portrait mode or maybe it's in landscape mode So how do you like make it like very macam apa orang kata macam uniform
Okay.
Macam we want it yeah.
This is part of the checklist. When you want to record a video, you must know where do you want which is the platform that you want to record, you want to upload to. So let's say you want to upload into TikTok or Reels, then it's only using the long format. So only record the video that is using long format. If you have multiple format, multiple resolution, like landscape lah, portrait lah, it's not gonna be uniform. It's very hard to make it uniform because maybe let's say you record the video at lower resolution 720, and then if you let's say I'm going to change this. Okay, so let's say this is the video that you record and then you want to upload it into Instagram story, let's say. Then if you expand this, maybe it's not going to be sharp because you already record in such a way that it's very low resolution, and then you zoom and it's going to be sharp. And look at that, it's not sharp at all. Yeah, so this is something that you need to have in mind. That's why it's very important for you to have the shoot with edit in mind. Plan all the shot first. What do you want to do? Do you want to upload into Instagram square? If it's Instagram square, then it's better to record in landscape. But if you want to record macam like Instagram story, Instagram TikTok reels, then all this just record on portrait. Don't record landscape at all, because it's going to make your video looks like this. It's going to be too tight, and there's no room of improvement around, because if you go kecil, then it will become like this. Then got space at the top and bottom, which you don't want. Okay, if you expand, then you don't have room to play with for at the sites, especially if you actually do recording of product. So when you record already at the size that you want, which is the portrait, then it's easier for you to record. Then you don't have much you can go belakang sikit ataupun you can go dekat sikit, that kind of thing. Yeah, don't do this kind of zooming. It will make your video look not nice at all. Okay, so I hope that answer your question. Okay, I'm gonna put this back. Okay, so let's say this is what I want to do. Okay, and this is where you can also adjust the filter if you want, or you can actually, these are all a lot of other things kat bawah ni. FX is the special effects. So if let's say you want this part to have maybe a spinning, dia akan spin lah macam gitu dekat tengah-tengah tu, in the middle of nowhere, then suddenly dia spin. Yeah, you can actually do that kind of transition or effects if you want. So these are all the effects that's available in the VN app. So if let's say you want at the front with the effects, then you go all the way to the front. If you want in the middle of the video with the effect, then you go where you want the effect to appear, and then you put in the effect. So let's say, yeah, that's what's going to happen for that particular segment of the video. All right, so that's the effect function. Then you can also add in text. Okay, this is where the overlay comes lah. If you want to have overlay, then this is where the overlay comes. You can actually put in stock photos ataupun your own photos, which is already that you have over here. So maybe let's say I want to put this one overlaying the picture. So instead of overlaying like putting in the middle, then you can actually overlay, or maybe even like for example you are doing talking video like this that just now I mentioned, so you want to appear at the side, so you can put kat tepi sini, then you point, okay, this is the product I'm selling or something like that, then the picture akan kat tepi sini. But if you want, yeah, so if you want to overlay everything, then you have to expand lah, like that. Okay, so that's overlaying or the picture in picture, or you can actually add stickers. Yeah, you can search for the stickers, the GIF lah, all these things there. But then video with all these things, don't do that lah. Okay, then you can add in subtitles. Okay, subtitle is actually text lah, the text that you want to put. Maybe let's say you want to put the standard one, maybe introduction. So you tap on this. Oops, sorry. Oh, why? Okay, tap on that.
There's one question from the.
Sorry, what?
From the participant. There's one question.
Yes. Can we remove the background?
Okay.
For VN app, okay, VN app dia tak ada function remove background. If you want the remove background, use CapCut. Use CapCut. I know Malaysia also very popular with CapCut. So use CapCut, ataupun if you want to remove before you upload, you can go into this website called, let me just type usescreen.com. Yeah, this website also can remove the background, and then you can upload the picture. But if you want to remove within the app itself, you have to use CapCut. The VN app, apparently there's no function for removing background. Yeah, maybe I should feedback nanti dia boleh edit ke apa, add on Okay. So yes, so let's say now we want to add, just now nak add subtitle. Okay, add subtitle, and then this is where you can delete the, okay, let me put it bigger. Okay, so maybe I put introducing, something like that. Then you can just you can change the type of the text. You can change the font. You can change the color, and you can move around where you want to move, what is the alignment that you want. All these things is available for the text. Okay, so if you don't want that, then you can just click on this cross icon, just delete. Okay, then after that you add in music. How to add in music? There's a few things, there's a few stuff that you can add in music. One is under the music itself. Okay, they actually have a music already for you. I think Android is a little bit limited, but there is still music over here. You can just choose whatever that you want to choose for the music. You can also add in your own music. If like for example you have under your gallery some music, but it has to be copyright free, royalty free and non-copyrighted music. Okay, where to get free music, non-copyrighted music? I'm going to type it here. You can actually search for YouTube audio library, or you can go to ncs.io if I'm not wrong. I'm going to check again later on here. Or like for example you found a music that from a video that you know that is a copyrighted, then non-copyrighted, then you can actually extract from video. So let's say yang YouTube audio library ni, you can just click, you can actually copy the URL and then you can paste the URL here. It's easy. It's very easy. So you don't have music, then you want to take from a website. Make sure the website is the can use one. Okay, another one is band sound. I'm just gonna type here. So these are some of the places that you can find free music. So you just copy the link, ataupun sometimes they need you to download the music. Then you can just, if it's download, then you have to click on this more and import from your file, import from your phone. This is how you add in the music. Okay, if not, you can just type in the link over here. Okay, can? All right, so this is how you add music. Another thing about music is you can add voiceover. So let's say you want to have a voice over here. So maybe let's just do one. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Introducing burn fit shake. So that's the waveform after you record the video. Okay, if let's say this is okay for you, then you click on this tick icon and it will appear there. Then let's say you want to add in music. So let's say music, use this. Okay, one beautiful part about VN, they give you the total duration for you already. So this whole video is about 8 seconds. So you can use the different parts of 8 seconds of this particular audio. Yeah, so you can choose whichever part that you want, and then you can adjust the volume. You can have fade in or fade out the front part and the back part of the music. Okay, this is where I mentioned about the beats. Okay, the beats is where when you can actually put a flag on the music so that it can come out with a different scene for that beat. So let's say this is the part. Okay, usually beat will be at the higher part. When it goes up, the music goes up, this is where you put the beat. So maybe this is the first beat. Okay, you will have one there, and this is the second beat. So let's say this is also the beat. So this is where, this is from the 0 to 0.5 second is one video. And then you change. After this 0.5 second to 0.75 second, then you change the shot, another video, another clip. And from here to here, you can change another clip. So when you have this kind of beats, your audience, when they watch the video, it gets macam like, oh, okay, this is changing, this is changing, this is changing. So it gives them the flow. You give them the flow to your video itself. All right. So if you want to delete the beat, then just tap on it and then just delete it. So it's very easy to add in the beats from here. So it's when you already add the beats, kan? So you click on the plus, you click on the tick icon, then you see on this music, it's already having that like macam one line. So this is where the beat is. This is where the beat is. So you can actually move your video. Let's say I want to, okay, if you look at my cursor, right? Okay, I'm not sure whether you can see my cursor. Okay, I'm gonna expand a little bit. If you look at my cursor, when I touch the line, the bulat, yang benda bulat tu macam terkeluar sikit. Can you see that? Nampak tak?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is where they will tell you, okay, you are touching the beat now. So I can split this. Okay, split this and maybe change the different what do you call it? The different the different clips. So let's say I do want this to, okay. So let's say from here, then change. So this is where the beat, when the beat comes, this is where they change. And then this second beat, when the beat comes, I'm gonna split again and I'm gonna delete this. And this is where the stop motion pula keluar. So this is where you can actually do for every beat, for every clip. So it's easier in that sense that you can actually attract attention to your audience. Yeah. Okay. So this you can also drag your audio all the way to the front. Okay, just tap on it, press and hold your finger, and then lepas tu drag all the way. Okay, so this is I'm not sure whether you can hear je. Let me play. Boleh dengar? Cannot hear anything, right? Yeah, I don't know how to share sound on Google Meet. Any one of you know? Share the sound? No. Okay, I cannot hear. Because just now I'm talking, right? Yeah. So this is where I'm actually talking. If you look at the sound, right? Yeah. So if
Renee,
yes.
maybe you can try to mute yourself first and then see how the sounds. Yeah. No, it's not. Yeah, no.
Can you hear anything just now?
No.
No, right? Yeah. I'm not sure I'm not sure how to share sound on this. But yeah, let me just show you if there's a waveform there, means there's something that is talking. And then you can lower down the volume of this music.
Okay.
Yeah, then you're able to, like adjust accordingly. So you just tap on it, tap on the volume, and you can fade in, fade out, or change the volume level. Okay, as for whenever you have voiceover and a music, always have the music lower so that people can hear your voice. But of course, if there's no voice, then just have the music as a very normal volume lah. Yeah, if there's no voice. Okay, so you can also add in the fade in, fade out to the music itself. All right. So another, okay, this is where I'm actually saying, if for example this clip at the bottom here, you have an audio, this is where you can extract the audio and then you delete the music. So if I extract the footage punya audio keluar kat sini, then if let's say I don't want that audio, I can just delete this audio so that the footage yang kat sini and the clip doesn't have audio at all. So sometimes when you record video, it will record sound sekali kan, you don't want that sound. So that sound, how to remove that sound, make sure that you extract the audio at the bottom here. Then this is where you can do the what do you call it, the extraction of the video. And if you want to add transition in between the clips, this is where you can do it. Click on the plus button. Okay, let's just let that remove. Okay, click on the plus button here. This is a plus button here. This is where you can add your transition. So in between the transition, you can have black. So you see there's a flash of black over there, or you can do a zoom. So from one clip to another clip, it will do a zoom or rotate. Yeah, something like that. So this is a transition that you can add in between the clips or in between clips and photos. You can add transition for that as well. Okay, so let me just show you the end product. Hold on, let me stop share first. I'm gonna go into my gallery and share with you.
The final product.
Yes, hold on. But I don't know why I cannot hear the audio. Hold on. Even at my phone, I can't hear. Okay. Okay, hold on now. Let me just try again. Let me try again. I hope this can be done. Okay, I'm gonna share my window. Oops. Okay. Can you hear any sound?
No,
No.
I think no.
Cannot hear, right? I don't know why. Is it because I'm using the cable or anything like that?
Anyone here is tech savvy, you can tell Renee how to make
Sorry?
the audio on.
Yeah,
I
I
mean, if
on the
there's
audio already. The on my phone is the audio is on. This is the volume of the what do you call it? This is the volume of the mic, which we don't want that. Nah, okay. Let me try to log in using, okay, hold on. Let me try to log in using the phone itself. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 minute. Okay, I'm gonna log in the Google Meet using the phone and see if it works. And then at least I can share with you the sound, how it goes with the beat and all. Okay, just give me. Okay, so far any question?
yeah. Any questions from people?
Yes.
You can unmute your mic
yourself.
or you,
Yes. Unmute
or maybe
yourself.
you can
Chat box also can.
Supposed to be. Okay, Renee, how about
Yes.
if there is students yang nak tanya, from the other app is it okay?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, like, you
Okay,
can always
see
get
people.
connected with me.
I
You can
mean,
always get connected with
certain.
me.
I mean, certain people maybe you have your own app yang you dah biasa kan. Maybe you wanna ask Renee how to like maybe nak
Yep.
touch up ke or anything. You
Correct.
can.
Okay. Wait. Let me try to join in. Okay, I join in. Okay, let me try to share from here. Where do I go? Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm not used to
Yeah.
apa nama dia tu? I'm not used to Google Meet. Okay, so I share screen, share broadcast. Is it? Or where? What should I do now? How do I share my phone? I'm so sorry, guys. I couldn't share with you these things. I share my broadcast, but then it's not available. I cannot share anything from my phone. I am not entirely sure what is wrong here. When I click on the yes.
Maybe we can just see how the transition goes.
Okay, I can just show you. I can show you how it works because it's kind of like fast paced kind of thing. It's just that it feels better when it's with music lah. That's the thing. The only thing you can listen to the music. That's the not the fun part. Okay, so this is how it looks like after you edit. These are all stop motion. It's not video, it's also stop motion. All different kind of photos. So when you use what do you call it? When you use the photos, right? Then you have to move uh the movement of the photo has to go bit by bit. It cannot be a big movements if you want to do stop motion. Okay, Anis is giving me some suggestion.
Yeah.
Okay, can. Okay, I shall do that. I'm gonna
We try
upload it
first,
into
okay?
my Google Drive. Sure. Just give me 1 minute. Let me upload it into my Google Drive so that you guys can see. Okay. This is what happens when, you know, things get
It's okay.
okay, got it. All right, let me just give you the link to the drive. Let me upload it first. Yeah, so if you are already using any type of video editing, you can just video editing app. You can just, you know, like connect with me if you have any questions. I'll be happy to help you. Like if you even want to let me see your video or what are the things or the setup or the settings of the video, go ahead and, you know, like email me, connect with me on Instagram. That's fine. Anywhere that you want. Where is the video now? Okay, got it. Let me share the file. Okay, copying the link. Is this the video? Okay, wait guys.
In the meantime, if any people here, you have any questions, just put out the questions in the comments
Yes,
section.
don't be shy. Don't be shy. I'm going to give you a few free resources later on for you to just download to see whether you can actually, you know, like kickstart your video. Why I cannot? Hold on, guys. I'm so sorry.
Can you share the tab? I mean, share screen and then you choose the.
Yeah, I think I can share the tab. Hold on, let me put the tab now. I just not sure what is happening. Okay. All right, I got the tab now. I'm gonna open the tab and I'm gonna share the screen with you. Okay, got it. Okay, gonna share screen now. This is okay. This is the one. Okay, I hope you can listen to the audio. Wait. Okay, so this is the video. Hopefully you can listen to the audio. I'm gonna mute myself. I hope you can listen. Boleh dengar?
Yes.
Tapi pelan kan? Okay. I'm gonna I kasih increase sikit suara dia. Sekejap. Because I think dia punya audio is picking up from my mic. Hold on let me play again one more time. Okay. Yeah, so that's it. It's only like, how many seconds is this? It's only like 9 seconds. So you can do this kind of video like very fast. So the music also very fast. If you notice, the music are all you know, every beat is changing. So when you have this kind of video, then it attracts the attention of your audience, like they want to watch more. So when you if you want to create videos that is slow, then of course you cannot use this music, you cannot use the fast pace. You have to drag a little bit. Every scene you have to drag a little bit. Every scene you have to drag a little bit. That's for slow motion kind of video. But if you want to do fast motion, again, I'm going to play again. So this one, right? This video, this part, this 1, 2, 3 movement, these are all photos. It's not video at all. So one movement, one photo, one movement, one photo, one movement, one photo, and it's a very short movement. That's why it's very smooth. It's as if it's a video, but actually it's all collection of photos. Like this one, you have seen this. So it's just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 moving. But this one is the one that is one photo each, one photo each, one photo each, one photo each, and then back again. So you can actually just use a compilation of photos and make it into a videos. So instead of, like, for example, you have a product video, you are actually doing business. So instead of just taking photo, which can be a bit boring and people don't understand what your photo is all about, do stop motion video. So you can just do movement like this, small movements. So if you look at the small movements, it's just movement one. This is one photo, one photo, one photo, one photo, one photo, one photo, one photo. And then I will just turn it into all very short, small, just make it small, and then it can move bit by bit. Yeah, so that's how you do stop motion. It's really fun. Stop motion is a bit tiring because you need to take one picture, then move, then move, then move. But when you do, when you actually create the video as a whole, then I think it's really amazing when you create the full video on its own. Yeah. So I think yeah, I think that's about it. I want to share with you. I feel that this is some of the things that you can play around a lot more. Let me just share the okay. Let me just share the speed. Yeah, just a short one. I know I'm running out of time, but yeah, let me just share a very short one. The speed. I think that one is more, I just want to show you how it works. Okay. So if let's say you want to do like macam slow motion or something, or you want to do fast one. So this is where you can do. If you want to have it slow motion, then you can click on this speed icon at the bottom. And you can either use the curve or the regular. Okay, if you want to do the curve, you want to slow it down, always start the middle, the end, the first one to be the middle, and then bring it down. Don't go beyond the line here because it's gonna break the movement. Just a little bit above here. And then this one you can also move down a little bit. You can actually do a very gradual kind of movement. When you go down means it's a slow motion. And then you go down gradual again. So when you actually play, oops, my God. Okay, let me just bring it back. Okay, when I actually play, so if you look at then it will be slow motion. Yeah, so because I'm not choosing the correct clip. So actually, when okay, let me do it over here. Okay, let me speed this one. So if you look at the function, let me split this. I'm just going to show you how it looks like. Okay, so this is how you can move. So yeah, so when you look at the movement, it's quite slow in that sense. Okay, let me just yeah. Okay, so you can actually do slow motion or you can actually do fast motion. So you can, again, if you don't want to do the curve over here, just make it straighten out again. You can slow motion at the regular one. So when it's regular, you can go down and you can go up. This is where you can do the slow motion. Okay, sorry, go down, go down 0.5x. Then you will see the slow motion effect. But if you were to go up maybe 2 times, then this is where it's very fast. It's going down faster than the normal speed. But if you go down 0.5, then it's going to take a while and then it goes down. So
Yeah.
that's how the speed works. So the speed again, you have to be careful. Come back to what your plan is. Whether do you want that clip to be slow motion? Then if you want that clip to be slow motion, then you can do the effect faster. You record the video faster and then you slow motion at the editing part. But if you want it to be faster effect in the editing, then you can drop it a little bit slower or you push a little bit slower. Then that's where you can do the speed at the editing effect side. Okay?
Right.
Then, any other question? You can also add in adjustment to the what do you call it, the video itself. So how to do the adjustment? You can again choose filter if you want. If not, then you can just go adjust and then you can adjust the video, whether you want it to contrast, whether you want it brightness, go down the brightness.
Yeah.
This is adjusting the color,
Cool.
the what do you call it, the saturations and all that. Okay.
There is a question. Can we import font?
Font. Okay. Unfortunately, this one can't import font for what do you call it, for VN. You can choose the font that is already available, that is all here. But to import, you can actually add here if you already have the font. Usually what I do is, if you want to import, right, it's a little bit tricky because it may have copyright. So you just check on the copyright if you want to import. For iPhone, this is how you can import. For Android, probably it's not the same. Probably it's under gallery or something. But if you want to import, you can just go all the way to the front. This is a plus icon. This is where the default fonts over here. And then if you want to go import, then you can either import from the file, from your file app. That means from your gallery, and then you import. Make sure you download it first lah, the font. Okay, if you can't import from the link. Yeah. Yes, VN. This is called VN. There's a few things. There's a few app. It's called CapCut. Is similar. Something similar. CapCut is very popular for TikTok punya videos. So you can take a look at that as well. So if you're already comfortable with any type of video editing software, you can just let me know. There's a lot of video editing app or video editing software. Actually, VN, if you are using MacBook, iMac, any Apple, what do you call it? Apple devices, they have a desktop version. So if you want to, if you're actually using MacBook or iMac, you can download VN inside your desktop. They have a desktop version for VN. So it's easier for you to edit. Don't use your fingers. It's very hard sometimes because it's very small. Yeah. So for I just want to share, if you want to do online kind of video editing, you can take a look at catwing.com. But of course, catwing.com, there's a limitation. You can only export 720 and up to 7 minutes of video. But I think who record 7 minutes videos, right? Unless you do
Yeah.
tutorial videos, then probably that can be long. But then if you just record macam 15 seconds, 30 seconds, if you don't want to use the phone, you want to use the computer, then this is the platform that you can take a look as well. Alright, catwing.com. It's free to use. Only thing, you can only export 720. You cannot export higher. So if you actually record a video at 1080, they only allow you to export 720. Yeah. Okay, so I have one more slide just to share with you where you can download the free resources.
Right.
All right, you can you can reach me at my Instagram, PichiPix. You can DM me, you can email me, you can, yeah, I think DM is faster. You can download free resources from this QR code. Go ahead and download. There's 3 different resources that you can download. There are, one of it I think I just created. It's about 6 different tools before you can actually create your video. So inside there, there is a it's a guidebook where you can actually download your videos, some of the video editing app that you can create. There is one called Adobe Premiere Rush. It's also good. The only thing about Adobe Premiere Rush, dia because it's dia berbayar, tapi you can only for free usage you can only export 3 videos. Lepas tu dia suruh you bayar. Yeah, so it was one of the good it's one of the good app lah, Adobe Premiere Rush. Take a look at that. Also, if you maybe later on you want to invest on something, then that is something that's also good. That one is available on computer and also phone. Yeah, that one is also quite good. So you can, everyone download it already? I mean, as in scan already? Can I stop share?
Alright. Okay.
Alright, so yes,
Alright.
thank you so much to all of you who are here for listening to my presentation. I hope you learned something, and if you have any question about videos, don't be shy to connect with me. Drop me a DM and I'll be happy to help you guys, inshallah.
Okay. Alright. So, Alhamdulillah, kita dah selesai perkongsian pada kita hari ini. I think there is a lot of things that you can catch up kan. Sangat banyak info yang dikongsikan. I mean, sekarang pun kita ODL, banyak sangat guna video editing, video, and you know like all fields pun memang sekarang ODL kan, memang kenalah buat video and everything. So, terima kasih diucapkan kepada Renee, panel kita pada hari ini kerana sudi memenuhi jemputan kami dari pembina pada malam ini. Alright, I think there's no questions yang kita boleh ambil right now, so kita pun dah out of time. But feel free to reach Renee for any further consultation, or maybe you wanna tanya ke anything. You can reach Renee at PCPix. Yeah, you can DM her on Instagram. Alright, terima kasih sekali lagi kepada panel kita kerana sudi meluangkan masa pada malam ni. Semoga sekali ilmu yang diperoleh pada malam ini memberi manfaat kepada semua supaya dapat memantapkan lagi kemahiran dalam menghasilkan video yang kreatif dan menarik, khususnya dari kehidupan kita dan untuk apa-apa constraint or maybe maybe yang kita nak lah, kita business and everything. Alright, before that, sebelum kita melakukan